Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for the A1 eSports League Austria. Still the Rallycross Project Cars 2. It's still us, still Michael P1 TV that just smacked our beautiful product placement here, and me, Rene G Runner. But like, it's the Austrian qualifier. We had 8 European qualifiers so far. Now it's Austrian time finally.
Yeah, we have 4 more places. Yeah, 4 more spots to give to you guys. So 4 players, 2 on PC, 2 on PS4,
Yeah.
will qualify as a wildcard for the grand final in Vienna, in Austria.
Yeah, it is the offline final that's up next. 15,000 on the line. And just to make that clear, first of all, Austrian qualifier. Then we normally get messages, why is New Zealand not allowed? It's not Australia. Austrian is this small part south of Bavaria. Basically the same, just they speak better German. Right? So that everyone knows now. That's Austria.
There's a lot of people that mixing up Australia and Austria, right? So
yeah, but that only happens if you speak English. That's the problem. Austria, it's not the same in German since Österreich.
Yeah, it's
Österreich and Australien.
Yeah,
it's not really something you mix up. But it is the Austrian qualifier. That means, like Michael said already, we have another 4 spots, 2 for every platform. But I think before we give them out like this, you get a spot, and you get a spot, and you get a spot, we might want to have a look at the standings from the previous European qualifiers to actually figure out who managed to go through on a PC, because we'll start with PC here as well. So, not really surprised. G2's Topper still in the lead, and he's the guy that will go as, favorite from the PC platform to Vienna, followed by TRS, Yuhan TV, Oscara, Rotex, then F4H, James 28, VP Isaac 21, and the last lucky dog, basically, it's 3D from G2, so the teammate of Topper.
Yeah, Stuka didn't make it last week, so he didn't qualify for the semifinal. That's why he's out. So he had no chance to go through there. So on PC it was not a big difference from the 7th round to the 8th round, but on PS4 it was very open last time.
Yeah, we had a great fight for the spots until the last qualifier, but this is how it will look like. So these marked 6 drivers, they will be in Vienna. They will have their offline final with us at the 20th of April. In case you didn't notice yet, put that in your calendar and make sure that you visit us in Vienna for the great final.
Yes.
Today, obviously, it's only Austrian, so there won't be any Topper and no Stuka. He's German. So
he's German. Well. That's sad for him.
Can happen.
Yeah, I saw in the list, I saw another guy from F4H, so maybe he will join his teammate. We are very curious about that.
They just went out with all the contracts looking for Austrian people. Like, hey, we didn't qualify enough drivers. We're not VP. How do we get Austrian drivers? But we can have a look at these Austrian drivers that actually qualified for a PC today for the PC qualifier. So there we go, Matt Pugh in semi-final number 1. Shout out to him. He's the guy that made those beautiful animated graphics you have on your screen right now. So even if he does not qualify for the final, he's a winner. So that's for sure. Steve is 7th place. That's the guy with the F4H tag.
Yeah, true.
So he could join James in the final. N14 Sunny. I wonder if that's about the Nissan Sunny, because I think the Nissan Sunny has N14 as a model number.
Maybe, yes.
Then it's Hadi, Sergeant Lou, and Dana No Control.
We saw that guy before, right?
Yeah, last week's qualifier.
Yeah.
That's for sure. And second semi-final group, a bit smaller. It's Majestics, Lewurm, Peter Breithuber,
a real Austrian,
Manuel, and Wurti 414. We have to say that even if the names might sound unfamiliar to most of us, or at least our European viewers, Lewurm is an ex-Live for Speed Pro Series driver. So back in the days when ESL was still having the Pro Series presented by Intel, well, I raced as well, just saying.
Yeah.
Lewurm was part of that, the fastest 20 guys in Germany, basically.
Yeah, okay.
But he told me he's still on the same wheel, so that's over 10 years ago.
Oh,
I have no clue how he does that.
It's history on his hands. Yeah, I'm very interested. I'm very stoked to see how these guys will race against each other. So they don't know each other. They don't know the opponent's driving style and so on. So we saw the people in the first 8 rounds of qualifiers, they always raced against each other, and they got to know each other. And this is not the case.
Yeah, they're all brand new, at least brand new to our show. And due to the numbers of sign-ups, this is their first race today. So there was, hopefully they did some warm-up, but there was no official warm-up. There was no round of 16, stuff like that. So they missed all of that. But that does not mean that we won't see a good race. So I'm pretty sure we'll get one. While I still wait for my invite, I will just ask. I'll try to be very nice and just ask for it. Like, hey man, would you mind inviting us as well?
Yeah, maybe we can talk about today's track. So for the Austrian qualifier, we decided to get this going on Hell. So
we have a track map for that even.
Yeah.
Want to see it?
Yeah, I want to see it.
There we go.
Lankebahn and Rallycross here in Norway. Yeah, interesting track with a lot of elevation changes. Of course, again, it's change of gravel and tarmac. And
Norway nearly as cold as Austria.
Yeah, that's true. Depends on where you go, but yeah.
But it's a tight track. Like the middle section we see here, like the end of S1, Sector 1, and then over to Sector 2. Sector 2 basically is the part with gravel and mud, and that is super tight. No matter if you come out of Joko or you went the normal way, this is not easy at all. While I just heard that they're waiting for the last driver to get into the lobby. That's why we didn't have an invite yet.
And
so,
the Moobot said it. We have some game keys today to give away for you.
That's true. You just need to do !raffle, and then you might end up with a Project Cars 2 key. We got 2 keys for a PlayStation. We got 2 keys for a PC. So we'll probably do 2 keys for a PC right now. Or I mean, if the guy doesn't have a PC and race on PlayStation.
Yeah.
You know, we'll try our best, but we got 4 keys. That's the important part, and you can win them today. So make sure that you do !raffle. There we go. Ada went on there already. Like, there's something for free.
Let's
go for it.
Raffle.
I will get if there is something for free. I will go for it. Actual Vision did it. I'm pretty sure that guy owns Project Cars too. It's all right, Luke. It's all right. Don't worry.
Not sure.
Not sure.
Maybe for his whatever, for relative for him. Yeah, there could be people in his circle that still need Project Cars 2.
That's true. Maybe he just wants to install it on even more systems and running it simultaneously, and then he will be his own team in an endurance race.
Oh.
With multiple accounts.
Yeah.
He could do that. Oh, look. Someone said subtitle, not in this chat, but someone said subtitle Red Bull advertisement. Man, this product placement is on fleek right now. I think we couldn't do any better than that, besides maybe do this.
Yeah, we thought about we are in Austria, and what stands more for Austria than Red Bull?
Yeah, and obviously thanks to Red Bull for supporting the A1 eSports League Austria, because otherwise, if there are no supporters, there wouldn't be any leagues.
That's the case.
Yeah, we need them. We need all of them. Red Bull shirt next time.
No.
Red Bull boxer shorts, everything Red Bull. All of it. All right. So they're still trying to sort out the lobby, guys. I'm really sorry for that. That might take a lot. What are game keys? Yeah. What are game keys, Michael?
Game keys are a bunch of letters and numbers. And you can put them into your Steam or your PlayStation Network account. Then you can just redeem them to get Project Cars 2 in your game library, even on Steam or on PS4. Right?
I'm so happy that we have a game expert like you, man.
I'm the expert.
Yeah, you're the expert. Do you know that video? Oh, never mind.
So I wonder if there are some guys, some of the qualifying guys we will see in Vienna on 20th of April. They will be in the chat, I guess, today to watch.
They should, at least.
The other players that might come around the corner from Austria.
It will be interesting to see. I mean, we saw some Austrians that even made it into. That now sounds so bad, but they made it into semi-final and final of our European qualifiers, while they knew that they could actually skip that.
As we mentioned, Dana no control.
Yeah, and Matt Pugh as well.
Yeah.
I think there were at least one other driver that made it, but I'm not sure. There have been drivers from Austria that went through on the European ones, so I could see that happening. So we're just waiting. Watching the coefficient isn't a bad idea, right? It's a good one, Johan. I mean, Yuhan, you should really learn how to play this game. And especially how to change your car in the final. If
Yeah.
you don't know about that, just check out the VODs of the previous weeks.
So for the PC qualifier now, for the Austrian qualifier, it's the last chance for the guys to take part of your personal competition, right? Reaching the final with a not with.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
does it count if the... Oh yeah, there were semifinals, but it does not count
Yeah.
for PlayStation because
It
they
does
only
not
had
count for
5.
PlayStation. There might be
Yeah.
only a final.
Yeah, but
But-
semifinal. PC's alright. Yeah,
Okay.
if someone does it, I don't know what I could give out,
So
but
let-
I'm pretty sure we'll come up with something.
Yeah, let's tell the players again. If you reach the final with a car that's not the Honda Civic GRC, you get some special present from Rene.
Yeah, I mean we could raffle away your girlfriend.
No, we
Fine
we
with
can,
that?
We can never ever do that.
Never ever do that. He's a bit afraid of saying anything. She's just around the corner.
Yeah.
We can't see them. They can't see us, but they probably can see us online. You should not say anything. We didn't do anything. It's all good. So, where's my invite? I really, really want one. Because otherwise, I would just drive. Guys, for real. Get us in there. They want us to give away their Red Bull can. Nah, I think that's not... I mean, yes, they are amazing, but giving away a Red Bull can might be a bit...
I knew a guy that won a Red Bull
Small.
Lifetime
Supply.
supply. Yeah. I'm not sure where this
Really?
happened. I think at a WRC event. Yeah, there
A
was
Red Bull lifetime
yeah,
supply.
there was a raffle somehow, and he won. The next day I met him at the WRC Germany, and he just won that lifetime supply of Red Bull.
I mean, I still not...
Or
I
1 year, not lifetime.
1 year. Oh,
Yeah,
1 year is
it
not
was not-
lifetime,
It
man.
was not lifetime.
I mean, maybe for some of the flies or stuff like that, but not
Yeah.
for human beings, in case you don't know.
Yeah.
I still wait for
Yeah, one
invite.
player seems to be not here. I mean, if he does not appear, maybe.
That will be sad.
Yeah.
I don't like that, guys. Get me a game.
I mean,
Get me in there.
that chance for the wild card is really good, I think. If you are from Austria and you are a decent Project Cars 2 or Rallycross driver.
I mean, yeah, even racing, like making it to the offline final, racing in front of your home crowd, I think that's a really cool thing.
That's
I can tell you
part.
that it is different because back then in the SMSR series when we went for the world final at Gamescom, that was my first offline live audience show in front of German viewers. Because I always went like outside of Germany, like either Europe or US, and I never had any show in Germany besides the Sony presentations for GT Sports, but that's it. So if it changed something for me as a caster, I'm pretty sure it changes a lot for the drivers.
Yeah, I'm
Michael
I'm very
agrees.
sure. I agree. Yes,
They don't want to give us an invite. I think they don't like me.
but the offline final in Austria will still be held in English, right?
Yes, our stream will be in English, so League of Legends will
Yeah.
be German, but the A1 Project Cars part will be in English, so everyone can watch. Make sure that all your teammates know, that everyone knows on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat.
Snapchat
What else is there?
is outdated already.
Wow, really?
Yeah, the kids tend to use Instagram instead
How
of.
do you know?
Oh, I'm just a good, well-informed person.
You're well-informed person. All right, there we go. What else is there? What was the name of the Russian Facebook?
Yeah, but
I was like, I knew it, but I forgot about
I knew it.
I don't know. Guys,
know.
give us an invite. I mean, otherwise you will need to listen to me talking all day long.
Maybe they are trolling us.
Maybe that's the case. Or maybe they want to force us to talk about Mario Kart. By the way, today is a beautiful day, sunny here over in Germany, in Cologne where we are right
Yeah,
now.
that's true.
And I was driving my car, and with the new camshafts, damn, it sounds good.
Wow.
I'm in the lobby.
Host
And
migration.
then I disconnected. What? Why?
Something went wrong. But I think
Today is not our day. Oh. Look. Oh, here. Look. Nuria is in the chat. Maybe you got an idea what I can give to people in case someone on this semi-final now makes it to the final with a different car than Honda. Because we tried to tell people, choose another car. If you do so and reach the final, there will be a prize. But right now I have no idea. Besides Michael always saying I should give away the limited edition McLaren, but I'm not really.
No, he won't do it.
No, no. Yeah, high profile camshafts, mate. They still have VTAC, but basically my normal profile is nearly VTAC. So a sweaty handshake.
So you don't want that from Rene.
What about giving away Luke's pink shirt that he was wearing for the Gamescom World Final? People will remember that. The LG TV and hang a Samsung there.
Would also be
If Nuria agrees on getting me a Samsung one for the studio, then I will give away the LG one. But how to bring that into Vienna? How much space do you have in your luggage?
There will be another host, so something didn't work.
Yeah, but I got the other one in my friends list as well. So
do you remember the times when you had to open your ports for every single game and so on?
oh,
Like
awful.
that was so awful. You
Or
couldn't.
using Himachi and stuff like that because it didn't work.
Doing a virtualized local area network.
That was even
But
worse.
it was horrible to free up ports on your router manually for creating sessions on every single game. Just awful.
That's true. There was a good idea. Maybe a lollipop with a Honda sign on. Yeah, with a. Do I own anything with a Honda logo? Just thinking like the first one that does it with a different car than a Honda gets something from Honda. I mean, I could offer S2000 standard camshafts, but I'm not sure if people could really use them.
First rule of the pink shirt: don't mention the pink shirt.
And now you did.
Oh no! I broke the rule.
Fail.
Oh.
Nah. No, does not work like that. A headset for the first player who lands on his roof.
There's
Now we go for all different kinds of ideas, guys.
We are so ready to start with the first semi-final, man.
I'm so ready. I'm done already.
Too early.
Too early. Please invite me last. Thanks.
Maybe this is the actual.
No, that's not the actual group. They only.
Otherwise, they have
people in
to
there.
because when they invite us first, it might end up with someone starting in the grass, because we saw that at the qualifier in Lytton Hill, we saw that in Knock Hill, someone starting instead of starting on the tarmac, he started on the grass. Was not the best starting position.
Yeah, that's why we need to be invited last to make sure that everyone is on the right starting point. I see. He doesn't like my super cool power pack. What power pack?
Power pack.
Ah, look at that. Well, I can give away one of our very own official league mobile power banks. Ah, I saw. Sorry, I didn't saw that. I didn't read that. That sounds good. And I look for something here as well, like for something I own.
Yeah.
We can give away.
You have a lot of keychains.
I have a lot of trash, basically.
USB sticks, tons of USB sticks.
That's true. That's true. I got a lot of keychains, but none of them would fit Honda. I got an AMG one laying around. BMW M.
Could be decent for a AMG fan then.
Maybe we'll just see who qualifies, and then we'll ask him what he's into. Maybe I got
That's
something.
it. Yeah, maybe you got something.
Yeah, maybe I have something. So then we will just team that up with a power bank, and then we're good to go.
I imagine the guy saying then, I think a McLaren replica.
Only if he can prove to me that he owns a McLaren.
Yeah.
Then I will give it away.
That
Am I last now? Yeah, I just need to become broadcaster now, and then we're ready to go.
So they're just for people. So I think that someone just didn't make it today.
Yeah, it seems like one of the drivers is missing, right?
Yeah,
I
one of
see
the drivers.
Lavoom. I don't know who that is because that's a different name. When people are changing names, I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah.
Majestics is in there and Wurti is in there.
All right.
But who is Tequila Omega?
I'm not sure, but
Why is Wurti no broadcaster? Mate, you need to race, Wurti. You can't be caster, commentator, and race at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, for most of them, it's the first time to come into the workflow of A1 eSports Rallycross events. But now
Maybe we should do warm-up sessions. We're just doing that, creating
Just
lobbies,
creating the lobby.
inviting people, make me
would be
broadcaster.
fun.
So I'm ready to go. Let's see.
Okay, right?
I'm
yeah,
all good.
there will be one semifinal with 4 people and the second one then with 6 people, right? I assume.
I have no clue, to be honest.
Yeah, let's see. So it could be either Peter Breithuber or the other one. I'm not sure.
Or the other one. It's just great. Or the other one.
Sir Manel or whatever it was.
So
but we-
Manel. Sir
Yeah.
Manel. Manel?
So I see just 3 cars. That can't
There are
be.
not enough cars at the starting grid, guys. That's only 3. Levorm dropped. Yeah,
we
Levorm's
might,
gone.
Yeah, we have to
Yeah,
restart.
that's not right.
Yeah.
There's someone missing on the grid, and only 3 people when we qualify 3 people.
I mean, Levorm had issues with the connection with the lobby before.
Yeah, but it's not him, because
Yeah.
otherwise we will get the sync now and the start sign.
Yeah,
but
right.
as you see, we
Nothing
don't have any
happens,
start
yeah.
sign.
But we see the nice track, so we have chosen the autumn setting this time.
Man, you're good. We started early.
He just finished the race.
Levorm is done already. Okay, guys, this is not right. Let's restart the lobby real quick this time.
Real quick.
Maybe we should stop timing and who's the best host.
But
lobby.
Activision makes a great camera work here. I mean, he's shaking the camera a bit, but still a great
Maybe
job.
he's cold. He's
Yeah.
feeling cold.
Yeah.
Are we allowed to drink them on stream?
I hope so.
Or is that against product placement? Oh no, we could do it like the Americans, and then like Red Bull best. You need to come up with a cool like line,
Yeah.
and then just drink it, and then give that line a go.
First rule of the Red Bull: don't drink the Red Bull.
No, that's not true.
It's not true.
Yeah, but we do not get a start sign, so they're out of sync somehow.
Yeah.
Which means I will leave the session again. And then we go back.
So how does the raffle work in detail? So you point you type
Exclamation
mark raffle.
and then later, like after the PC part,
Yeah.
I will do first time for draw,
Okay.
and then
For the PC keys
hopefully we'll see.
now. Okay.
I guess PC keys, yeah. But I hope it worked. It works. I don't know. I do not know. Activision, stop using raffle.
So using raffle multiple times will not work anyway. So you
No, you need
type-
to sign up once, as far
Okay.
as I know. Yeah.
you are sign up once and then. But I think Activision just demonstrated how to do it.
Oh, that could be the case.
Okay.
You know how this works with raffles. You know how that works.
I once
There
won.
was okay.
Yeah.
Since we need to wait anyway, we can come up with some stories. So, before this beautiful man joined ESL company, it's even longer ago. It's like 2 years basically.
It is.
I'm
it was,
now at the company for nearly 3 years.
Yeah,
So,
it's 3 years ago, I think.
two-
Yeah, or
two-
two
two and
and
whatever.
a half.
so 2
Yeah.
years ago, we had the eSports WSC. So it was the Rally eSports tournament we did,
Mhm.
and we did a raffle for exactly this chair.
Exactly this chair. Yeah. It's
And people, I wasn't even part of it, so I didn't do draw or whatever. I just got the message in the studio by director, so I was sitting there, and director was like, "Hey, here's the winner, announce him. It's Michael Volk." And I was sitting there like, what? So I
That
asked him if you could
was,
send that per message during the show, and I was looking at the screen like,
Mm.
no one will believe in that. Because we knew each other already, we were friends.
Yeah.
Like, he won. That's unbelievable, but he did.
Yeah. It really was randomly.
Yeah, that was really fun.
They had a system where you had to sign up with every single social media account and so on. Like
Now, where you like social media accounts, and
Yeah.
for every account you like,
your chance
you get
was,
one ticket more.
the
Yeah.
chance was higher, and I just connected all 9 of the points that they wanted there, like Twitter, Instagram, and so on.
Just saying, there's now one raffle for Game Key and one raffle for Michael's goal. Wow. All right.
That's not confirmed.
From the Activision is retiring from the pro camera scene, and that even before the final Activision.
So
Why?
We
This
are-
makes me sad. I can't cast now.
so
Makes me kinda
sad.
sad.
I assume Wurti is hosting again.
I hope so.
So we are just waiting for.
And
his,
I asked for a real quick invite. Let's just assume that happened.
It takes
Maybe not.
takes long.
Activision says I'm not at the final. He doesn't know yet, right?
You
Doesn't
never
know.
know. You never know.
He could be.
But Easter is on the horizon, right? So next week Easter.
Yep, but it's like always at Easter, I'm gone for a show. So I
Oh.
won't be home.
Yeah. Okay.
I was gone last year to New York
Mm.
for Forza, and this year I will be in Switzerland.
No, that's cool.
Yeah, that's a bit different than New York.
Yeah, but it's also a nice country.
I've never been there.
Yeah, it's basically
so.
from nature. It's similar to Austria, of course, but
And we know that Austria is basically Bavarian, and I will live in Munich, so yeah, I got that.
okay.
Nearly the same.
So, Vurti.
Yeah,
How's it
Vorti, give us
going?
an invite, man. We feel really like alone and sad and devastated, man. Activision would like to see Vienna's beer range here, obviously. That's not really surprising now, is it? I'm not
Yeah.
sure. What do we want to talk about? We could finally talk about list of cars.
List of cars.
Yeah, last time they asked if I list all my cars. We could
Oh,
start with you. List
it's
all your cars.
I'm finished so fast because was just 2 cars until this point. It was 2013. Yeah,
I think
2013.
so. Yeah.
I got the Fiesta ST, and then I sold
The
it.
new one back then.
The
Yeah.
MK7 one, MK7.5, whatever you call it. And
7.5.
yeah, they call it in UK. I guess they call it the MK 7.5 because it's a facelift model of the 7th generation.
Ah, all right.
And then I sold it, and I got a Focus RS for it, the MK2 one from 2009.
All right. We should do another raffle with how many cars I
The
owned.
green one, yes.
The green one. Yeah, it's a Focus RS, and it's obviously green.
Uh,
It's in your face green.
I met a different Focus RS in green today on the way
Really?
to your.
Never
Yeah.
happens in Cologne.
Yeah.
No one drives Fords here.
No,
I mean,
it's,
Ford is just around the corner.
yeah. So Ford has a big factory here in Cologne, so they are making the Ford Fiesta for
But he did one mistake. He sold the green Recaro seats. He really had those cool Recaro bucket seats, and they were
Ah.
green, and he sold them to get black
they
ones.
they were more gray than green. To be
Yeah, but
honest.
still they were green.
Yeah, but
Now you have
a light gray is just ugly.
Now
It's,
you have black.
now I have the black seats, yes. But yeah, here
Now
in
it's-
Cologne it's the biggest. Yeah, Vurti has a Steam friend request pending.
Guys, now I'm basically ICQ.
Ah,
I
they-
have to tell people,
They now tried. Now Majestix is trying to invite the guys. I see.
please accept Majestics. I'm pretty sure he would also understand German, but it's all right. I can live with it.
You are in English mode.
Yeah. Talk about the Audi. Which Audi?
You had an Audi.
Yeah, but you wanted to buy one, right? You wanted to buy an Audi A4 like as a daily car.
How could you know?
Yuhen, come on, let's do a guessing game now. How many cars do you like? I'm now 13, so I turned 30 last month.
I understand. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So how many cars did I own so far? Let's see if Yuhen. Activision says 9. Okay, so we got 9 in the raffle box now. That's 9. 23 from Matt Pugh.
He changed his cars very often.
Don't
Since
say anything. 31. Steve 7 play. Oh, could be.
I know you just for like.
That's right. So we got 31, 23, and 9. What about you, NTV? Heidi says 11. Hadi, not Heidi.
Hardy.
My eyes.
I know Rene since like
12,
5 years, and he changed his
24.
car very often. He changed every.
15. All right. So we got some. I will just start now to go through it. I will try. And I got an
We
invite.
got an invite. Okay.
Lucky.
So we can.
But we can start already. So
We
my
can-
first car was a Toyota Paseo L5, which is basically a Civic just from Toyota,
Mhm.
like a Civic Coupe. Did I I only see 3 guys in there.
Yeah, we are missing.
Level. I'm just asking.
Yeah, Levurm. But
Levurm is
Levurm
gone.
invited you to the session. So
No, he didn't.
he did.
That was. He did?
He did. Yeah, the invite came
Fly away.
from Levurm, and Levurm seems to be dropped.
Levourm. Yeah, just invite him again. Yeah, just invite Levourm again.
Yeah.
Let's start. If he
he's a-
starts from the grass, I mean, there's no grass in hell anyway.
No, I think we are not enough players that this can happen anyway. So Levurm somehow seems to have issues. I don't know. While he's dropping
Levourm,
every
you
time.
got issues.
This is a pity for him.
You got issues. So 14, 7, and 6. All right. So Paseo. That was the first one.
Yeah.
I sold the Persea to actually buy a Nissan 200 SX S13,
Oh, great.
which I then built up to stage 2 with the GT28 RS.
Mm.
That was 2. And then I sold the SX for just a short time. I had the Toyota Celica T23S.
Mm-hmm.
Then I sold that to get my first Skylines, a Nissan Skyline R33 GTS-T. That's 4.
Let's stop there. Let's continue
I wanted
after.
to do 5, so it's easier to remember.
Oh, okay.
What did I have after that?
We are in the.
I think my first Impreza, Super Impreza WRX STI Type R Coupe GC8. There we go. We got a game on our hands, guys.
Wow.
Finally,
Vurti
there
on
is
the-
a game.
Vurti on the
Vurti
pole.
starting first. Yeah, Majestics a second, Tequila Omega third, Levoum in fourth. So that's the worst starting position. But we finally have a race on our hands. VTech wants to kick in on all of these Hondas. I
While
see
we are
the sinking
thinking-
one.
Yeah, and now the lights are on.
That was a long waiting time, and we're off we go for the first semi-final. We don't see anyone starting, but we'll just keep going onto the first corner. No one does it. They finally started.
What
was
happened,
that?
man?
Everyone lost their mind at the start. Vurti still in the lead, followed by Majestics on the outside. Why someone does the piggyback tactics here. Tequila Omega, he really wants to go everywhere with his car. What is he doing?
It looks like he has a bad connection.
So too bad.
But Levoum came out of this. So we see Majestics and Levoum going here straight line to the gravel section.
They really wanted to give everyone the first run. Like, do you want to start first? Oh no,
Yeah,
let me start
He
first.
seemed to be highly distinct. He's out of the race now. So we see basically a race of 3 cars. Here,
The-
first lap done.
The sneaky piggyback tactic here. While Vurti is in the lead, Levoum still in. Did Levoum drop?
Yes, Levoum dropped.
Oh, his connection must be horrible.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Anyway, so...
Wow. All right, so that means Majestics, Vurti, and Tequila Omega, they will go through to the final.
Yeah, they
But-
just have to finish the race. Don't kick people's cars.
UNTV, do not mention that this is not Discovery Channel. No one is humping anyone here. Not even Red Bulls.
So that was the second lap. We are now on lap 3 of 6, and yeah, I mean Vurti has a Joker lap sign next to his name. That means that
He joking already, which is fine. He was in the lead. Then Joker lost the lead to Majestics, but obviously he doesn't really need to push because he knows that Majestics has to Joker. Tequila Omega, he's far in the back, not even visible anymore, might not even be in the same session.
Yeah, but they are more or less fighting now for the starting position. I mean, the overall race time will be important for their starting position.
That's true. There's
For-
always something to fight for.
Yeah, for the final. And of course, yeah. So, but so far we see a very clean line, a very clean race here of Vurti and Majestics.
And Vurti back in the lead after Majestics went through the Joker lap. Gave him back the first position, and there are only another 2 laps for those guys to get into the final. Tequila Omega here in Oscaro white, basically. That's the livery he went for. And it seemed like in the beginning he was doing some crazy maneuvers, but Levoum was the one that dropped. So
Yeah.
it was probably Levoum desyncing.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the technical part, but anyway, Tequila can be happy that he's part of this semi-final. That was the other one, because the other one will be much harder, I think, for the players.
Yeah, Matt Pugh is already crying in chat that he got the pros in his group, while Tequila Omega decides to say hello to that wall. I can tell you, mate, these walls, they don't go. You can push as hard as you want. They do not go away.
So that's Vurti dominating this race. So for lap times, he's getting 1 second per lap, basically.
He's doing a good job. Like, look at his lines.
And his
very
lap
clear.
times are decent now. So
Clean
really,
run here, beautiful slide.
I mean, the world record is like with a 34 time from some of our finalists.
There we see the gravel part, totally different to brake here to get that traction coming out of. Otherwise, you just slide out of it. You basically slide out of universe
Yeah.
if you go too fast into that apex. So
He's
you need to
even,
be aware of that. Is he lapping someone?
He's lapping someone, yeah. I just
If he
saw.
does that, that will be the first time ever.
That would be a premiere, right?
No,
so,
the race ended before that happened.
Wurti, congratulations to you are reaching the final for today. Yeah.
All 3 positions go to Tequila Omega. There we go. Easy as it is. That guy got 3 slots.
He got
what
3
happens
slots.
if he gets all 2 slots to go to the
Yeah,
end?
he can call his relatives to race.
Can he just bring a friend then?
Yeah. So here's Tequila finishing the race. Will he make it in the last 10 seconds? I'm not
If
sure.
I see this, I just need to remind people, don't drink and drive. Especially when you can smoke and fly.
Maybe
So,
his car is damaged.
yeah,
or
look
whatever.
at that.
But the
I
car
mean-
damage is disabled anyway, right?
It's from Alpha to Omega, not from Tequila to Omega.
So, because of his name, now I get it, Renee. Okay.
Get what?
yeah, I get the
Omega part.
the don't drink and drive part.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It took you that long? Should I write it down?
It took me that long, man. So
Next time I will pre-write all the jokes and then you can read them first, alright?
Majestic's even got a penalty there, but not
Still not enough to lose it.
not a big impact.
Alright, that was an easy one. That was a warm-up run, so basically an easy start for everyone to get things underway here. So Verti, Majestics, and Tequila Omega, where I still don't know who Tequila Omega is on the leaderboard.
I feel
because
sorry for Leroy,
name.
by the way, because
yeah,
his
he's great. I know that he's a really quick driver,
his
but
connection just kicked him out.
is Tequila Siemano or Peter Breithuber?
That's the question now. So
I would need to know, because I need to know who to send through to the final. I don't know.
I would love.
You would what?
Never mind.
Can
Okay.
someone let me know who Tequila is? That would be awesome.
Enough chance to clip it. I think he's talking about the flying car part.
What a time to be alive. It was a cool start.
So, second semifinal will be held with Matt Pugh, Steve 7th place.
Yeah, we can bring that up on the screens
of
again
course,
so
of
everyone knows,
course.
not just you
Yeah.
and me. Because sometimes people remember things better if they actually see it.
Yep.
So that's why we're doing this right now to you guys, so you can see what happened. So, semifinal 2, that's the semifinal we started with. So we now got Matt Pugh, Steve 7th place, N14, Sunny, Huddy, Sergeant Lou, and Dana No Control. That is the last group in today's
It
PC.
will be interesting. I think Dana No Control is, of course, one of the favorites because he already made it to semifinals in the European qualifiers.
Yeah, that's true.
But I think also Steve 7th place and Matt Pugh, or even a surprising player.
Should I tell you a secret?
Hmm?
I always just say Dana No Control, and then I leave you the rest of the sentence because I don't know if it's he or she.
But I think
I work around it.
the Dana looks more like a player tag or like a team tag,
I
whatever.
don't know.
We don't
Peter.
know.
All right, so we know that
It's Peter
Peter Breithuber.
Peter Breithuber.
Is that really like that? Sounds so Austrian.
Yeah, that's true. Everything
Peter
with
Breithuber.
Huber in it.
Everything with Huber in it is just Austrian now. We defined that. We defined it. What's going on in the chat now? We need to be aware of invites that might float around, but there are no invites right now. So we can just keep talking then.
They had so much.
Imagine you have the pace for P1 in Austria and yet you get disconnects from the game.
Yeah,
All the lols.
yeah.
Never happened to anyone.
It's sad.
Kinda. That's the good part about offline finals. That is the good part about offline finals.
Yeah.
It's a drink, Renee. What? Yorkie might even be funny pre-written. I'm not sure. I'm not really good in that. I know some casters and hosts, they write down the intro sentence and all that. I can't do that. I
Well.
sound really stupid. Even more stupid than I normally sound. So, okay, we have been at 4. The Skyline.
Ah, yeah. Yeah.
The Skyline.
We were
So,
at 5, right?
5. No, I didn't know what
the-
was next.
The 5th one,
So
you
after the
assumed it was the
Skyline-
Subaru.
Yeah, oh, the Subaru. Okay, that's 5.
Yeah.
The
the
Subaru-
Type R.
The Type R, the GC8 Coupe Type R,
Okay.
the Colin McRae rally car. It
Mhm.
even had Colin McRae written in the seats.
I would have never sold it.
Yeah, it's now probably worth $1 million. I'm not joking, but yeah,
Really?
back in the day, no, it's.
Not $1 million.
I mean, I bought it for far less because back in the days no one was into imports anyway, and I sold it for double the amount already 3 months later because people got interested in that stuff, and now it's probably close to 30,000.
Yeah, something
40,000.
like that. I also think so.
Yeah, so that was the Subaru, my first Subaru. So after the Subaru, I sold that to, I know where I sold it, so I just need to figure out what I bought afterwards. I think, I'm not sure, we could be totally wrong. I think I bought my first S2000 afterwards, which would make it 6.
Oh, okay.
I sold the S2000 and got an R33 GTR V-Spec. That was 7. Then sold that and got the RX-7 FD3S Type R.
All
That's
these Need
8.
for Speed Underground cars, man.
Yeah, back in the days, to be honest, I just started games, looked through the the list of cars and choose one and then got it. So RX-7, that's not a joke. RX-7, sold that and got a Honda Integra DC5 Type R, the Integra that only exists in Japan. Sold that and got probably my first Nissan 350Z from Japan with like 8 calibers brake, front 6 in the back and stuff
the
like
white
that.
one.
The white one, yeah. So that's 10. We got 10 already, guys. So everyone who was under 10, you're out.
Much more to come.
That's 10. First 350Z. What did I get afterwards? Oh, there was somewhere in there was another Subaru Impreza Blob Eye, Spec UK. That's 11. I also had
we should maybe start with the manufacturers. Like, how many cars did you get from Subaru? How many Nissans did you got? Maybe that's easier to.
But then we need to remember all those.
Get the whole bunch.
Yeah, wait. We had 11. Was that 12 now? What I just said.
Really had more cars than Fast and Furious.
Man, Fast and Furious basically based on my life.
Yeah,
it's written
true.
from my diary. So, I don't know. What was that now? 12 or 11?
Let's say 11.
Okay.
We
so
stopped
after
at
that, UK spec Subaru.
Yeah.
So I got another 350Z later. So that's 12 then. I got another STI, as you knew, a spec JDM.
Yeah.
The Blob Eye one again, 2003. And then I had.
Wasn't it the one?
We had. Yeah. The one you picked up with me.
Oh.
So then I had an EP3 Type R. Then I had a DC2 Type R. That's 15. Then I had an Audi A4. Then Audi TT. BMW M3 E46.
Right. That's the one hanging in your living room.
Yeah. Then there was a Lotus Elise.
I drove that too.
Then there was, after the Lotus, no, before the Lotus, I had the white Mitsubishi Evolution.
Yeah, the
6.
Lancer 6.
Yeah, so that's 20.
That's when we had this car when we got to know each other.
Yeah,
then you
exactly. And then I bought the Lotus.
Yeah.
I had a Corvette, which is 21.
True, yeah. The
true.
C5 Corvette.
Yeah, the C5 Corvette, 21. And after the Corvette, I had
the Jaguar. No, you came to the Subaru.
The Subaru.
But we counted the Subaru.
But there's
already.
there's Jaguar as well. So that's the XKR 5-liter supercharged beast. So that is
it was the
22.
second V8 in your car part.
Yeah, 22. And obviously there was the Honda S2000.
Yeah.
The new one. So that's 23. And I'm pretty much sure that I had more than that. I think I missed out on some cars.
You need like a timeline in your flat, like where you have all the timeline.
Yeah, that's 23 now.
Yeah, I remember the Honda picture.
We had the German one, so we had the TT, we had the M3.
Yeah.
We had the A4. We had the British ones, Jaguar and Lotus.
Yeah, now it's the S2000 and the Honda Civic. Again.
Oh yeah, Honda Civics. It's 24.
Yeah.
There was more than that. I'm pretty sure I'm at 26 right now. I think that is. Yeah, two S2000s. We had that already.
Yeah, around 225.
My dad is in the chat. He knows. So that's 2002. That's true. Subaru 3 is also true. Nissan. I had 3 Nissans, 2 Skylines, 1 200SX.
Yeah, 350 is that right? Not
350, not 370. Dad. 2 350Zs. A lot of Type Rs. There's not more because I never owned the Supras I was driving. So, yeah, say hi to my dad. Shout out, Dad. Hi, Dad. Yeah, Tichney got the 370s. Yeah, that's true. I saw pictures of that. I still don't have invites, so if you think I'm just sitting here bragging, no, we don't have invites. Like we're always looking at the screen.
We are waiting for the invite for the second semifinal. Not sure why it does not happen.
Was there anything else?
You didn't own a Ford yet.
No, I didn't own the Ford.
You didn't own a...
No Mercedes.
You basically just owned Japanese and...
BMW, Audi, and Lotus and Jaguar.
Yeah, so British, UK cars, Japanese and German cars. Aside from that, nothing.
Did I? Oh, the Corvette was American.
The Corvette, yeah, okay.
That was American. There's still one guy missing. All right.
So I've driven.
Matt Pugh. I definitely accepted Matt Pugh already, so that's not about me.
I've driven from your cars. I've driven the Lotus just in a short moment in the city.
Yeah.
I've driven the Subaru on the road, and I've driven the S2000. I also driven it shortly.
We should have prepared that because I'm pretty sure I got pictures of every single car. We should have just had that on the screen.
You should have pictures.
I had pictures of all of that. We can do screen share. If there's another big break, I will just do screen share and get through the photos. Maybe I get it done.
You should get a list of photos and put them on Twitter or whatever to make.
I did that once.
You did that once.
Yeah, posted every day. I posted a car I owned.
Yeah. You should do it again.
So afraid of missing one.
So the Twitter handle makes sense here. So get the people to follow you.
Yeah, follow me on Twitter. Maybe I will post up all the pictures.
So Rene, it's maybe time to break these.
You want to?
Yeah, let's go.
Do you have a line? You need like an American product placement line. It needs to be. You know how they started GRC some years back when they had Goodyear as a sponsor. It was like Goodyear, their tire. I don't know. They said something.
The best tire on earth.
It's something like that.
But we have an invite, so let's wait with that until the final.
No, we don't get anything to drink. Poor.
We got the invite, man.
Poor.
It's time for the second semifinal. As I mentioned, this will be the more challenging one. Of course, it will be. But
is everyone in there? One
is
three,
left.
4.
One is
I
missing.
only see 4.
Yeah.
Should be 6.
I see 5.
1.
I
2,
see
3,
5.
4, 5. Oh yeah, I didn't saw that map. He was actually on top of it.
So maybe there's someone missing.
Who's missing? Wait, we got Steve 7th place. We got Sergeant Lou. We got Huddy. We got Dana. No control. We got Matt Pugh.
Yeah, one is missing anyway. So
wait,
if
let me check.
If you check it here, we are missing Sunny.
N14 Sunny. The Nissan.
The Nissan guy is missing. But if he's not there, yeah, Sunny is missing.
Sunny went missing. Is he missing? Like, is he missing? Or did anyone see him already? Oh. What do I do? No! Ah! Stop that. There we go. I once in the show wanted to do something and I was just like, oh, I need to tap out. And we grabbed my screen with the game and I did Alt F4.
They are all disconnected now.
Oh, why?
I don't know. Sergeant Lou and Down Under Control disconnected. So we have to wait.
No one wants to race, so we can now open them.
Yeah,
Do you want to do it? They're actually pretty big. That's half a liter, right?
Yeah, that's
You know how this will end up if I drink this now. Pow!
You will be full of energy.
Yeah. It will be like crazy. I will basically switch to VTEC.
We will follow the Tesla Roadster to space. And we will then jump back to Earth.
Did it. Alright, a good one.
So, yeah.
That's why they have this mechanism, I think. Just for us to drink Red Bull. Did it.
Yeah. Look at the session.
Everyone's in there.
Everyone's in there.
Yeah,
wow.
am I broadcaster? I am. Well, to start. There we go, guys. They see it's just because of Red Bull. We drink the Red Bull, everything works flawless.
It made the session fly.
Basically.
So I hope no one will fly in the session now. Speaking of the first semi-final where Ricard decided to fly. But that's again the Rallycross track. It's your favorite track, right? So
oh, it is. I love it. I love the turn 1, 180 degrees of pure sliding and drifting.
Here's the starting order. Matt Pugh, on the pole position, followed by Steve, 7th place. Then we have Dana no control, so 3 strong players. Then Hardy, Sergeant Lou, and that was it. So we are ready.
Now waiting for the engines to rev up once again. We hear the lights here at Hell for the last semi-final up you see, and we're underway. Matt Pugh, he dropped his second position already. Steve Place, that's the guy on the outside, just took him. Even in front of turn 1 now, trying to block the inside. Will Matt Pugh get his car through? He did! Look at that!
Yes.
Amazing maneuver, great slide, but he's still fighting for the lead here with Steve.
Again, we lost some play, and oh, that's an interesting entry here for Steve. He spun. Not good.
Over-rotated the car, nearly gets someone else. Is there an exit? Yeah.
Two people are dropped out of the session, Rene. What's happening?
I don't know. Session is just not our friend today.
Yeah.
But never mind. It's Steve 7th place versus Hardy in the fight for second position. They're all about the starting position, and we see our graphics guru on first.
Yeah,
but he did not joker yet.
So now Steve is going for the joker lap, and he will try to pick up Hardy, but he has to do...
No, Hardy jokered already.
Hardy jokered already, yeah.
That means Matt Pugh's the only one that still needs to joker, and currently he is 3-9. The next spin, Hardy's like over-rotates the car once again here on the gravel. We talked about that. It's a crucial section. It's not easy at all.
Yeah, that section you mentioned before is not easy. So Matt Pugh crossing the line here. Lap 3 of 6 is happening, and he's now going for the joker lap. We see it on board now. The gravel section here, you lose like 2 to 3 seconds, but he's still in the lead.
Yeah, that was an easy one. Look at that. With everyone spinning, Matt Pugh just needs to be in control. That sounds that easy, but be in control of his Honda Civic GRC car here to make it through to the finish. There's no one to fight him. He could win the second semi-final before going to the PC final. Was a bit late there. Missed the apex. That is a hard corner as well. Like if we see that maybe on interior cam on the next run, you see why people struggle with that. It's not easy at all.
Yeah, the uphill part here to the finish line, and of course
in Norway.
In Norway.
The finish line in Norway.
The finish line in Norway, but of course.
Do I need to write that down as well, or do you get it?
Even the changes of ground, changing from tarmac to gravel, it could be difficult sometimes.
But Matt Pugh looks good. Like, look,
he
he's
looks
driving.
Good. Yeah.
It's relaxed. It's not hectic. It's all good. He stays inside the boundaries. He's doing good. Can we get interior cam now? That would be awesome. Can we have that now? How do you through already? Maybe with Steve? No.
Yeah, here we are.
Now we get interior cam. That's all right. We'll just stick with Matt Pugh. There's nothing happening on the track right now anyway. So this is end of Sector 1. Going down to Sector 2, you see that's this was gravel before, in the early years of Hell. This was gravel.
You're right.
And now it's just gravel here, which means you can easily slide off to the left and hit the wall.
The tricky point is that sometimes on your braking point, the change from tarmac to gravel just happening. So here's Steve Place, picking up maybe Hardy.
Yeah, he's getting close to Hardy as well. But look at this now. This is super hard. It's up the hill, so all the way transfers to the rear, while you try to break the rear loose to actually get around it.
And with the tires getting worse, it's even more complicated to keep the car at the right line.
Steve really tries to be Vaughn Giddens Jr. here right now. Oh wait, we need to go for a Red Bull driver. Matt Mike.
Yeah, Matt Mike.
Matt Mike, so
the Red Bull car.
Look at how much he throws around the car before going to gravel.
But Steve is slightly faster than Hardy, so maybe there will be an overtaking.
Yeah, but it's last lap.
Yeah, it's last
Matt
lap.
Pugh crosses the line as the winner, the man, the myth, the legend. Our GFX guru wins the second semi-final. Hardy comes...
Yeah, Hardy...
Wait. Did Hardy came third?
Hardy saved the position.
No, he saved it. All right, he's second. Steve Place. Surprisingly, they're all Austrian, as you can see on the list. At least they pretend to be Austrian.
Yeah. But when you look at the best lap times, so Matt Pugh was really... he was really chilled in his driving, I
half
think.
a second.
Yeah, so the other two guys were faster than him when it comes to the best lap. But I think, Matt Pugh just didn't show his real potential.
Matt Pugh was just faking it. He's like, oh, we'll just show the guys I'm really slow.
So we have a final confirmed.
That is true. We have the final. We still hear cars racing in the background.
No.
We go back. But yeah, that was the second semi-final, and it was a good start. Like, the fight between Matt Pugh and Steve Wow, Steve seems like he was not on the control of his own arms and everything, because he's over-rotating the car. It seems like his style is way sideways anyway, because his entries really look very aggressive. But he over-rotated on the first one, and then that gave the upper hand to our Matthew, who did it then, and made sure that they stayed inside. Matthew asked, will we do a rerun? Why should we, man?
Oh.
Matthew's like, I won, there's something wrong with the session. Better ask for a rerun. Matthew, even if you do not believe it, you won. You're in the final.
Yeah, the final is announced by the admins right now.
Let me quickly check if anything changed. I mean, there can't be anything changed.
No, there can't be any changed.
Because people could not really... Yeah.
So, in the meantime, if you just joined us here in the stream, make sure to take part in our raffle. Just type !raffle in the chat and you are part of the raffle. We have 2 times Project Cars 2 for the PlayStation 4 and 2 times for the Steam PC. So yeah, just take part and have a chance to win a Project Cars 2 copy.
Yeah, and then you might be doing rallycrossing yourself. Is there such a word like rallycrossing? Never mind. Let's have a look. Once again, who qualified and who made it.
Yep.
It's not that hard this time for people to remember, but still, we will have a quick look. So these have been the semifinals we just had. And afterwards, it was looking like this. And they will all go to our grand final here.
Yeah.
!raffle Michel's girl is actually not a function on the bot. Just let you know. So, final, we'll see Matt Pugh going up against Majestics. Steve 7 plays Peter Breituber, that is Tequila Omega, Hardy, and Vurti 414.
Yes. So, it will be interesting. I think Matt Pugh and Steve showed their potential also for the other guys. So it will be interesting to see what will happen. So we will finally have a final with 6 cars in the grid. Proper racing.
At least we hope for that.
We hope for that.
If anyone drops now, guys, I get very angry. No, we're not doing that anymore. Now I always want to drink because it smells energy.
Yeah, it's really a very sweet smell here in the room. Wow.
Let's not do anything weird.
Yeah. Fährst du quer, siehst du mehr.
Yeah, that's what Steven 7 Play says. But I can tell you on tarmac, you should not rotate your car more than 6 to 7 degrees. But on rallycross cars, it's slightly different. Like, I drove one rallycross car in my life. And first of all, if you go sideways, it still feels like you're accelerating because they always go quicker. But the biggest thing for me, at least, was since I was used to drifting rear-wheel driven cars, and rear-wheel driven cars basically rotate around their front end. So you have the front end, and if you do donut, for example, you rotate around the front end. And with an all-wheel driven car, there is some sort of imaginary center, and you drifting around it.
Yeah.
It's nowhere close to what a donut is.
Yeah.
Like, unless you do this, like with all-wheel drive, where you can rotate at
of
just
course.
1 point. But if you do a normal donut.
But for doing a proper angle and so on, you have to pull the handbrake. So if
I would
more
like
or
to
less.
see. It would be awesome if the game would actually show us if someone is using handbrake or not.
True.
Because I think that would be a cool thing. It will change in the final, the offline final, because we could see it. I guess
That's true. Yeah.
Depending on the setup.
You can do it with weight transfer or just with a handbrake. So it's 2 approaches there. Probably weight transferring the car into the angle is faster than pulling the handbrake, but it depends on the corner where you can do it. But anyway, with 600 horsepower on the wheels, you can do a lot of spinning.
I wonder if this invite I just received is for the final already.
Yeah,
that will be finally fast for
all
the
players increased their speed of.
No, it wasn't.
No, it was not.
Yep, that was a bit too early with being happy about something.
So, in the background, players are informed of their...
Ditchney is like, please tell me you use Lydden Hill again at some point so you can use my guide again.
You mean the video guide?
Yeah. I wonder which video guide I got accessed right now. Do we want to try? Should I just click it and see what happens?
It should be the last one then.
Yeah, it shouldn't be Ditchney, right? We can change that.
I think the last one was from Yuhan, right?
Track video. This track video linked. I can't see it. Wait.
But we hadn't have a track video for
No, it says Lidenhill Trek Guide Renee
Renee
version.
version.
Digital, could you tell us what is the non-Renee version of the video? Is there something? Nah, just asking.
But it was awesome. Like, yeah.
Tichenay was the one with first, second, third, fourth, fifth,
first
down to fourth, third.
down to fourth, third. For this channel. Yeah.
So he's selling content twice.
Okay.
All that money. The version without the bleeping. Just saying, no one went into this with a different car than Honda.
Yeah.
Which means, unfortunately, wow, we had 9 qualifiers where we offered this.
It would have been so easy for them.
Yeah, and no one grabbed the point. So we will just give it out to someone else.
Yeah.
It's alright. If you guys do not want to have a beautiful power bank and something of whatever is in my apartment and that fits, at least that in my weird hat it fits to you, then.
So yeah, now it will be really interesting to see because there will be 2 wildcards for 2 Austrians. We will definitely meet them in Vienna for the offline final.
Do we bet on it? Bet on it, bet on it. Oh, that was High School Musical. Never mind.
I tend to bet on Matt Pugh.
Right, let me open the list so we're sure that we're not picking anyone that's out. So, you say it's Matt Pugh, and what's your second driver?
Yeah, my second suggestion would be Steve. So if
Steve 7th place.
If Steve will not spin, he will make it, I think.
So Matt Pugh wins, Steve is second?
That would be my... yeah.
Alright,
I guess so, yeah.
Matt Pugh, that's not against you, it's just I do not want to use the same drives that he has, so...
Yeah, of course.
I will take... Majestics.
Yeah.
He will win it.
I also thought about him,
and after Majestics, it will be Steve 7th place.
Okay. So you don't think Matt Pugh has the potential?
I just want to challenge him right now. Maybe he gets angry like the Hulk.
Or actual also vote for Majestics. Let's see. So we will see very soon.
Well, I just get booed.
And there is the invite.
I just get booed because I said Matt Pugh won't win. I just said it because he had Matt Pugh on his list already. And I want to make sure that we do not have the same drivers. So wait, what are we betting on?
The rest of my Red Bull. So he can win 2 of them.
I do not want to do over VTEC. Like, engine will blow up. So, no, you need to come up with something new.
The next lunch for midday.
Alright.
Alright.
We got offices right next to each other, basically. So
yeah.
we're in the same building, so we can go to lunch together.
Yeah.
Isn't that cute?
Yeah.
But he does not try to touch my hair during our normal work days. He only does it in camera. I don't know why, but...
this time.
I'm not sure.
It's my on-camera personality. I'm totally different then.
We should... I also realized for diversity, we would need a girl in here next time.
Yeah. But by the way, yeah, of course, it's a pity for Dana No Control, right? He made it to semi-final in the Austrian qualifiers and now just dropped to...
Vote for start. I voted.
We are ready. So...
Michel's girlfriend is Renee. No. No. I saw his girlfriend. She exists. She's for real. She does. I'm not joking. But I won't show pictures of her now.
Let's go.
She's like, what? Do you have naked girlfriends of your picture? Do you have naked pictures of your girlfriend? You want some? Alright, it's Matt Pugh in the lead. Hadi 2nd place, Steve 7th place. Next up then Tequila, which is Sapeta, Majestics in 5th and 30 in 4th. That make it hard. Where's Matt Pugh?
No.
Where's Matt Pugh?
Matt Pugh is in the 2nd position.
Oh, 2nd. Alright, Matt Pugh starting right next to Hadi. Matt Pugh on the inside. Last time he lost all of it on the inside, but he goes through, still in the lead. Followed by Hadi. That's the guy they're fighting in the back around 2nd and 3rd position. Matt Pugh still lead. Everyone comes through Sector 1 without major problems. And it's Majestics that went first through the Joker lap.
Yeah, he just had the chance to get a clean Joker lap at the beginning, and he did it.
Yeah, I think that was a good call, going for the Joker lap there.
It
like you avoid all the traffic.
Hadi, be careful. Steve plays in your back, and Steve plays really wants to get that spot to Vienna. But let's see.
He was a bit sideways
Hadi
over
is going
the
for
jump.
the Joker, Oh, he's getting
wow,
crashed.
he gets slammed, hammered, slashed, and bashed in turn number 1, and I think that's the end for his car.
Hopes are lost for him. And
who was that?
I'm not sure. Didn't see that.
Hardy was through to the corner already.
Yeah, it could be Tequila Omega. I'm not sure.
That was a proper slam. That was enough to launch a satellite to space.
Someone slowed down there. What happened to Tequila Omega?
Is Tequila Omega maybe trying to give back that position to Steven 7th place?
Yeah,
I mean, that won't be enough now, but...
So, it's looking very good for
Oh,
Matthew.
I know what happened.
No?
I know what happened. I think that someone tried to choke her and just went through Steve's 7th place. So it's still Matt Pugh in the lead. He also choked her already, so he's in a very, very good spot right now. Hardy is in 2nd and Majestics is in 3rd. Oh, bit of a cutting. Be aware. Game gives you penalties for that.
Yeah, Rainier, this is a fight for the 2nd position. I mean, Majestics now really has to do everything to hunt down Hardy. It is the spot. It is the 2nd spot here on PC for the guys to join us in Vienna. I'm
just thinking about if Majestics gets a penalty, if he was the guy crashing into Steve's 7th place, then a lot can still happen. But please look at Steve and Vurti in the back.
You are right.
Vurti's in 4th, Steve is in 5th, and look at that.
Oh, Steve, come on.
I think Vurti let him pass. Or Vurti is creeping alongside the track. What happened there? Is his Honda a stolen engine from F1? Tequila over-rotating again, going for the donut for the fans.
Tires getting worse, and this is Majestic still hunting here for the 2nd position. It's at the moment it would be Hardy, but of course we still have to wait for the penalty stuff and so on. Right after the race, we will confirm that at the end of the day. Yeah, we can confirm that at the end of the day. But this is, even Hardy is hunting down Matt Pugh now. Matt Pugh is not that far away.
Yeah, but this lap 5 out of 6. So as long as Matt Pugh is not totally going crazy right now, he shouldn't push. Like, there's no need to push. Hardy really pushes. We can see that.
Yeah.
But he doesn't need to. And with Majestics, in case he gets a penalty, like, just if we are right with assuming here, it's a lot of assuming, then Steve would still make it.
Anyway, final lap. Well, let's see what will happen.
Yeah, Hardy still 2nd position, Majestic.
He's late on the brakes.
Yeah, very late, but still managed to stay inside the boundaries here. That was a good slide there, rotating the car a bit more to make sure that he stays on the track. Matt Pugh still rolling around his GSC Honda, but he's crossing the last turn for the last time in the qualifier. Austrian qualifier champion, I would call it, is Matt Pugh. He won the final, followed by Hardy. And then it was Majestic, Steven 7th place with a 360 across the jump here. Man, these are not the X Games. No bonus points for that. And Tequila Omega, he comes as 6th.
Yeah. Do the X Games Rallycross drivers get bonus points for spinning the car?
Does X Games still have Rallycross?
No. This is Matt Pugh going to Vienna. Hardy with a false flag operation here, with UK flag.
Yeah, pretty sure that's wrong.
Yeah, this is wrong. At the 2nd spot. So
yeah, this will be very interesting now. Because we need to figure out...
Matt Pugh's safe.
Matt Pugh's safe. Hardy is safe, I would say. Because we saw him going through the turn already, so it's definitely not his fault.
So we have the 2 guys confirmed, more or less, yeah?
Yeah, it's Matt Pugh and Hardy, but we need to figure out who made sure that... Oh, it's Vurti! Vurti says, sorry for the crash. You guys can't see that, but we see it in the chat. That means Majestics would still stay. I mean, this is horrible for Steve 7th place.
Just 2 people go to the final.
Oh, 3. Yeah. Oh, true.
I think Rene the whole time thought that 3 people are going to the final, but it was just, from the beginning, it was just 2 people, so you had a fault.
Still. But that's good then, because even if Vurti crashed him and Steve 7th place might have a chance of grabbing Hardy, he at least did not shoot him out of a place that would qualify.
Yeah.
Because now I thought 3, because we always had 3.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, he just lost the position due to the crash.
But that would have been an interesting race between them, I think, for place for the 2nd place.
That is true. At least I think so. I mean, they look pretty similar.
Yeah.
And racecraft was good.
Don't be too sad, Steve. It's motorsport. It's online racing. It happens. And yeah, next time you get another chance.
Yeah, this is it for PC, at least. Obviously, there will be PlayStation 4 right after a short break, so we can switch some cables, get PlayStation 4 working, and then we're back with the PlayStation Final.
Final, yes.
Yeah, because we will hop into that final immediately. No semifinals, only action here at the A1 eSports League Austria. So we see you on the other side in just some minutes.
the fearful spheres. The tide it stole away her grace, but depths they wouldn't claim her. Toil begat by father's blood, this path was laid before her. Redemption born by brigand's blood, a blight upon the darkness. The pact embraced, the road unsought, the maiden of death won't be unwrought. Wrath is known throughout the black, the gardens of death she stays.
apply now is a bit outdated, right?
I'm still with the groove, man.
Huh? Ah, you are in the groove.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry.
I'm still enjoying that music. Welcome back, A1 Esports League Austria, Project Cars, Rallycross, and it's the Austrian only qualifier. No Australia, no New Zealand, just pure Austrians.
Yeah, it's the more or less 9th qualifier of the pre-season to the offline final, and yeah, we have just two more spots for the grand final in Vienna. 2 PlayStation 4 guys from Austria. They will just race soon. Session is open. Soon.
No, session's open, guys. It's a bit easier right now. But since we switched over to PS4, we'll quickly have a look at the standings of PS4 in Europe. So who qualified already for the A1 Esports League final, and then who tries to get something here. So these are the standings after 8 European qualifiers. So all these guys are done and dusted. No one of them will return. Magic Michael from Team Redline, he managed to score podium on every single qualifier.
Yes.
4 wins in total, 2 times second place, 2 times third place. This guy will be among the favorites for the offline final, followed by VP Boxer Forever, the only one who managed to get 3 wins in a row, at least on PC. I'm not sure if Topper did 3 wins in a row on PC.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, and Driver R1, obviously the fast Frenchman, not with esports and cars anymore. I just saw on Twitter he announced that he's with ACR now. So he's part of
Yes.
Actual Vision's racing team, our beautiful guy behind the camera.
That's cool.
Then GTA Matty234 on 4th position, VP Darwin Dauman 5th, and
Yeah.
then Ocker Rocker, and then Massa, and guess what? They're all from VP. Oh, Massa did not make it.
They
It's only
kicked,
Ocker Rocker and
they
Dauman.
kicked out TX3 Popsu last week, so that was a strong and intense action-packed fight.
We talked about that. Like, one qualifier can change everything. And Popsu is now an 8. He was 6th before we went into qualifier number 8.
Yeah, so these 6 guys are set for Vienna, and now we will see 2 more wildcard guys joining them for the final.
Matt Pugh already going crazy because he just realized
Yeah.
that Driver 1's not esports and cars anymore, mate. Don't worry. It's all good. You can make up for that in Vienna
Yeah.
at the offline final. Because you made it already. You will be there. I think he lives in Vienna already.
Yeah,
So.
that's easy then.
Yeah, but he will be allowed to race at the offline final. That's the important part. So you see, that are the top 6 guys that are already qualified,
Yeah.
and now we want to add another 2.
And Matthew, make sure to get some holiday because it's a Friday, right?
Is the 20th a Friday?
It's a Friday.
Now you
It's a Friday.
force me onto checking in calendar.
It's a Friday.
It's a Friday.
It's a Friday.
Friday.
Yeah.
We
Friday.
never really danced on camera. Can you do that? That's the wrong.
Let's-
We need to do this.
Let's start
forget
with the
about it.
PS4 final, Renee. We are not-
PS4 final, yes.
we are not here for
final,
dancing.
No semi-final, just a final. That makes it a bit easier in terms of names because these guys managed to get into the final. So there we go. It's WECM Chris Jason because he could not really decide for one first name. Brick. We heard a lot of him
Yes.
already on the European qualifiers, so he was qualified for some semi-finals, so
Yeah, I
maybe even
remember
a
him.
final.
Yeah.
Same for Andy Iceman. We saw him in previous European qualifiers, and Wet Dog McCain. So these guys
Yes.
have competition experience already.
Yes, they are very familiar here. And yeah, the Chris Jason also in the chat mentioned that he's very nervous.
Did they
So-
just change? Shouldn't it be exclamation mark Raffler? And now A1 Esports says it's exclamation mark.
Yeah, it's not up to us, I
PC2.
guess. It's not up to us. But
I'm so confused.
I'm so confused. But there will be 4 people getting Steam keys anyway, so
No,
that
2 Steam keys, 2 PS4
2 Steam
keys.
keys, 2 PS4
And
keys.
don't promise everyone a Steam key.
If
You will get
some-
sued, and then you will lose everything you have: your car, house, girlfriend, money.
Hey, Boxer
job.
Forever, by the way.
Probably. Look
he
at that.
will-
He's there. Boxer Forever. Showing up. He's
Yeah.
2nd position in PlayStation 4, so that guy is
So-
definitely
so-
in Vienna already.
Spectating the competitors here in the.
That's
semifinal.
true. I would go with my mouse over there and click vote to start, but it's PlayStation 4, so
I do it so we can.
could you please vote to start so we can get
Wow,
going?
It was synced with Actual Vision's thumb up. Wow.
Oh, that was on point. Okay, what? Now that the PC qualifier is over, can Sager nearly puke twice because of his excitement and nervousness? That's the thing you will love about competing in racing games. Like, it can be super intense. It's just amazing. I think in all my years I did like professional level of racing, or at least high level, my feet were always like thing on the accelerator at the start.
Adrenaline.
Wow,
Yeah,
I loved it.
It's part of it.
It's really cool.
It makes you feel alive.
Yeah, because Michael otherwise struggles a lot with that.
I feel that every time.
Really?
No.
Maybe we should talk to your girlfriend about that.
No. Let's go, man.
Can we have her? We can just invite her.
We
here
are
to the studio.
in the
WECM, Chris, Jason. That's not Jason Bourne. Just to
starting
let
position.
you know, Iceman. This is not Top Gun. Brick on third. Bat Doc McCain on fourth. But that's the outside line, and not that bad to go into the Joker.
Yeah. Let's see.
Green
Here we
light.
go.
Yeah, everyone's starting on PlayStation 4. Chris Jason still. No, he's dropping down. Look at that. And he brought the Mercedes.
Wow.
But the start seemed to be super slow. Got some bump in his door from the left. I think that was Iceman. Yeah, Brick is in second position, which brings up. No, Iceman is in the lead. Wet Duck McCain is in third.
Yep.
And Brick is in a second.
Some contact between them, and then remember, you guys, again, 2 people go to Vienna. It is very.
Not 3.
Yeah.
That's
two,
important.
2 people will go to Vienna, and here is Brick.
Oh,
Brick
look
so
at
is-
Brick! Beautiful maneuver on the inside, but you saw that the car was going straight again, straighten it out,
Exactly.
and he lost too much time with that.
So no one jokered yet. The first guy is going to Joker lap now. It's Andy, Iceman.
Ah, he's coming back in a good position. He's in third.
Yeah.
He still is in contact with the rest of the field. Chris Jason, he's in fourth. I mean, I really like that they brought the Mercedes. The sound is a Mercedes. Let's not talk about that. But no, for real, the A45 is an awesome car, but it might be a bit harder right now due to everyone being used to the Hondas.
Yeah, it's no real Rallycross car, by the way. It's more a fantasy kind of thing. But here's Red Dog McCain. No Joker lap yet. He will.
By the way, I would really love to see Mercedes joining Rallycross with the
would be great.
A45. That would be
great,
awesome.
So Brick Psychosis dominating the race so far, but he still has a Joker.
With all the experience he has of those European
Andy Iceman
qualifiers.
on the limit, so it could be very interesting between Red Dog McCain and Andy Iceman, because Red Dog McCain still has to lose time on the Joker lap. I mean, he will drop like 2 seconds there, and when we look to the gap between Red Dog McCain and Andy Iceman, it will be very interesting.
Also, cool to see here like the different revs of the cars. Like the Mercedes sounds way more low revving than the
That's
Honda.
true.
The Honda is basically screaming,
Yeah, that's true.
and the Mercedes more like subtle, basically.
But I see not a big chance for Chris Jason to catch up to the rest of the field. It will be very difficult.
But Wet Duck McCain did not joker yet.
Yeah.
Andy jokered. Chris Jason jokered.
That's
And
it.
Brick and Wet Duck McCain, they still have to joker. So Andy, look at where he is right now. And there is a mistake by Wet Duck McCain. He went a bit to the outside at the last turn here on Hell. Is there a chance for Iceman to be the Iceman? You stay calm, make sure that he catches up, and as soon as Wet Duck McCain goes through the Joker lap, he might end up on a spot to go to Vienna for the final.
He has to stay so cool now. I mean, he's seeing Red Dog McCain there, and he knows he has still to Joker.
He
must
just
be-
needs to stay alive. He needs to be close to Wet Duck McCain. He can't. There's not enough in there for him to make a mistake. So as soon as he does, there's no chance. A bit slow here around the last turn. Once again, it is hard, not easy at all.
He has the Joker now. Now we will see him in the Joker lap, both of them. And that's the situation we are waiting
Where
for.
Wet Duck McCain is coming. Where's
There's
Andy? Andy's
Andy.
right next to him, but Andy did it. Does
Oh.
Wet Duck McCain have a comeback here? Lap 6 out of 6. Whoever comes out on top will go to Vienna. Wet Duck McCain on the outside. Iceman screamed it through. He basically melted his ice cube to fit through on the apex there. And he is in second position. Only one corner left. Who will go to Vienna to the final? Will it be Wet Duck McCain or will it be Andy Iceman?
Andy!
Wet Duck going through on the inside, and he does it.
Oh man, Andy.
I do not believe it. He just
Wow.
did it on the very last corner. Lost
That
my
was,
voice here. That was too much.
That was really exciting action for this second spot. And we don't have to forget about Brick, who made it also here as a winner to Vienna. But wow, what an insane duel here between the two guys.
That was my car. Look at that.
It was Renee's car. Maybe it's Activision's camera car.
That-
Yeah. So wow, what a lap time, man! It's close to world record from Brick Psychosis here with a 34. They even lost my words too. These guys will be measurable contenders to the rest of the guys that qualified
But
for the final.
Oh,
just think about it. Iceman and the Iceman, he was so close
Oh,
to
yes.
be part of the offline final. And then the last corner, like he tried to be quicker, so
Yeah.
he went for the normal line.
Yeah, right.
And Wettuck McCain was just like, you know what, I will just block the inside. If I can squeeze through it, you're
Yeah.
done.
That was a very, very clever move by Wet Dog McCain, and pretty much deserved for him.
Wow, that was I mean I was happy when they came out side by side. I was like, that will be the best now. It's last lap,
Yeah.
side by side battle for the last spot to Vienna, and then they have this settled in the very last corner of the track.
Yeah.
Like this was super intense.
What an epic moment here! It was the last moment for the qualifiers. The only thing is to come is the final in Vienna. So
Which will be even more crazy with everyone on side and all that,
and
racing
there
on
is
the
a lot
stage.
there will be a lot of money in the pot. So
Just saying, there will be no one running around with 15,000 cash. Don't just expect someone to come around like here. You know, you're winning their earnings today. There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Wow.
But also Brick, congratulations on nailing this here in the last final of the qualifiers for Austria. So we will see Brick and Wet Dog McCain in Vienna.
Yeah, they went through. They managed to get it here at the PlayStation 4 at the last possible moment, basically. Obviously, we will now draw 4 people. Just to remind you guys, even if we now only drew 2, we will draw another 2. So we said there are 4 keys, and then we'll give them out. So I hope I'll receive the names as good as possible. Matt Pugh says Austria represent. Yeah, I think that move definitely represented Austria. I mean, I never saw someone trying to overtake me on the inside at the Autobahn in Austria. I imagine it would look like that.
On the Brenner Pass.
Yeah, I remember. I did once. Normally I drive the Brenner Autobahn, but once when I was still a test driver, Mini wanted us to drive to the international mini meeting at Mugello.
Mhm.
And we were driving there in the first minis, like the ultra classic minis. Like they came
yeah.
from Mini directly from the historic
60s
part.
minis,
Yeah. Whoever says they drive like go-karts never drove a go-kart, I can tell you that.
Okay.
It's horrible to sit in there. The wheels like this, you're basically a bus driver. But Mini was like, you know what, guys? We're not doing the Autobahn because Mini's not really an Autobahn thing. So we'll go over the Brenner and then down. Like, above at the top, it was still snowing, which was the worst already
Ooh,
with those
yes.
cars.
In a small car.
And then we go down there. It took 2 corners for the brakes to be gone.
Yeah.
And rest was just letting it roll and pray.
I can imagine that. So, yes, sportsmanship in the comments of the people racing here. Yeah, great.
All right, we got winners already.
Ah.
We got 2 winners, and the first winner is Steve 7th place.
Oh man.
At
That's,
least he did not make it to the final, but he got another PC2 code,
Yeah.
Project Cars 2 code. So you maybe can
what
give
is
it to a friend.
Trostpreis called in English? I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
And
Yeah.
second winner is Kashi Koku. I will write that down once again. So Steve is 7th place, and Kashi Koku. Will be awesome if you guys just message me on Twitch, and I will get you the codes. I got them,
Yep.
so don't harass me immediately, but you will get them for sure. We just need another 2. If we do not get them by admin now, I will just draw them later. And give
Can
another
they
2.
pick the platform, or how does it work?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Now that we draw them at the end, we
Yeah.
could actually ask them for the right platform maybe, and see if we can sort that out with everyone.
Yeah.
So that everyone gets
people happy.
gets one. That would be good. Oh, we will draw again, guys. Okay. So we got the 2 already. A1 will open it once, the raffle up once again, and then we'll draw another 2. So there are another 2 codes to go. We're not done yet. We will get those codes. We'll wait for that. So better try to come up with some stories to talk about, because we need to wait until they did that.
Yeah, I mean, we can talk about the 8 plus this one Austria
About the beautiful
qualifier.
Red Bull. Just the best.
We've seen some amazing qualifiers, a lot of them over the last couple of
Let's
weeks.
through, yeah.
very, very, very capable drivers on every platform, and I'm so stoked to see them in the final, getting all together, gathering of the greatest rallycross players out there.
I want to see if people now put so much effort and time in it, if they catch up to. We know that the top drivers, Boxer Forever, Topper, Magic Michael, they all race several championships. So I know that Magic Michael's doing the Virtual GP, Topper is doing the Dirt Rallycross Championship as well, and some other, and iRacing probably, and all that. So they cannot dedicate all their time to the offline final. If someone else does, that's just slightly behind them. This
you're
could
right.
be. They could be in for a real fight.
I mean, especially Topper and Magic Michael were impressive in terms of results and driving skill and so on. They are a safe call anytime. But yeah, of course, I mean the players behind them, or the players who will join them in the final, they will practice a lot, getting closer, and the competition will be very, very close.
I know what we can do. Like Chet said that even if it was Actual Vision himself, but we could have an interview with Actual Vision. Wait, mate, before you do anything, before you say anything, Actual Vision, give me a moment. No, it's on the other screen. Can you change the screen without going? Nah, never mind. I wanted to give him a lower third, so it says on phone Actual Vision.
Ah, okay.
But I can't because Photoshop is open where we have the PlayStation right now.
Sure.
I can't see it. Okay, Actual Vision, speak up, man. Are you there?
I am indeed. Hello.
Look at that. Beautiful Actual Vision.
Technology.
Technology makes it happen.
On phone, Actual Vision.
On phone, yeah. It's like the old German TV shows where they always had guests on phone. Actual Vision, this was the first time for you to not be caster or racer, but be cameraman instead. Tell us a bit about how you try to improve your game and make your camera work on point.
Well, I'm quite lucky because I'm rubbish at racing and my commentary is very loose at best. So cameraman is actually probably the best occupation for me. But yeah, I've just, basically
You said that.
The trick to it is I just winged it the whole time. It was fun though, especially where was it? Was it Daytona where we saw cars going up in the air? Was it Hockenheim?
It was.
Oh wait, go up in the air. That was Lytton Hill.
It was Lytton Hill.
It needs to be a UK track.
The cars that joined the Tesla up in space.
Yeah, that was Lytton Hill.
That was unbelievable. And then there's also Knock Hill as well, when a couple of cars went over the verge and died. So that was fun.
All right. So what was your, besides those, like our supportive program for NASA, which were your most enjoyable moments of the A1 Esports League qualifiers?
I think it's today's Austrian final on PS4. That final corner with Wet Dog McCain.
Yeah.
I'm legit sat in a chair, the same as everyone else watching at home, and I'm just going, "Woo! Oh my god!" I'm so excited by it. But Grego Boldy making a double overtake on Oscaro Rotax, and I can't remember the other guy. Last week, that was incredible. Like clean as a whistle. Those two made a mistake, and he was like, "Yep, thank you very much. See you later."
Yeah, true.
Yeah, that was the gift. Like they basically opened the inside of the corner.
Yeah.
And Baldi just had the guts to just go through.
The Baldi move was insane.
Yeah, that was a really good one. I mean,
Sadly-
he could have just said now the best moment was seeing you on camera, and then he maybe could have ended up in Vienna. But no, it's all right.
But sadly, Gary Baldi didn't make it to the final, right? So
No, he didn't.
But it was
The edge
insane
driver
action
didn't
anyway.
manage.
And I think there are a lot of tournaments to come in the future, and we will see a lot of them again.
Actual, tell people once again how to take part in the raffle.
To take part in the raffle, guys, you need to type in !Austria with a capital A at the start of the word.
Because Austria is big. That's why it's written in capital.
That is very true.
Vienna is the capital of Austria, right?
Vienna is the capital of Austria.
If we type in !Austria, do we go to Austria? Is that how it works?
2 minutes left.
Then not really. Well, we can talk about that.
2 minutes left for the raffle.
Yeah,
so
2 minutes
make
left for
sure-
the raffle, so we have another 2 minutes to fill. We could actually get if she's still there. No, yeah, here, there, because I want to have. No, Max, I knew that Vienna was the capital city. I want to have an interview with A1, so I can finally hear someone speaking akzentfrei Hochdeutsch, since they still insist of me not speaking akzentfrei. So, if she's there, we could just grab her and put her in Discord and then have another interview. Where is she? Everyone ran away. I was like, no, interview!
Bye bye.
Bye bye! And gone. Besides actual vision, he loves camera.
So
Sorry, I just switched the channel.
oops,
But not on purpose.
we lost the connection to the phone.
Yeah, but I'm back. I'm back.
Okay, I mean the 2 minutes will be over soon, and then we have two more winners.
Which also means that we say goodbye to the studio, at least for the final. Obviously, the final will be in Vienna, not in this studio.
I have a question about the final, if that's okay.
If I'm allowed to answer, yeah, give it a go.
Of course. Do you know what the format's going to be for the people who are going to be watching? Wrong question.
I have some ideas in my mind, but right now, due to not being as much involved as I'm on the other Projectcast parts at ESL, I do not know how much time we have. So right now, there's no format, but I have a plan. I have an idea of how to do it, but it depends a bit on the overall schedule of the event.
Well, I will just very quickly slip away. Bye, guys.
That was quick.
Yeah.
It's just gone. Since when is an interviewer, like the interviewed person, allowed to just go whenever
he's
they
not
want?
allowed to go then.
Can't believe it.
So
Can't believe it.
we have two more winners, I guess.
Yeah, we get another 2 winners. Everyone ready?
I saw Stuka taking part of this raffle.
Stuka probably wants another account as well.
Yeah, he sadly didn't make it to the offline final, but so we have a winner number 1. It's X-Wolf.
X-Wolf F1369.
Yeah, F-Wolf. X-Wolf. Sorry.
F-Wolf.
Congratulations.
X-Wolf F. X whatever.
X-Wolf. Congratulations. And the second winner.
It's Messersphere.
Mesosphere.
Guess what?
Yeah.
He's a streamer. I know him.
Yeah, I saw his comment in the chat.
Yeah.
Then.
GG, guys. There are another
GG.
2 codes to go. So also the same for you guys. Please message me on Twitch or wherever. I mean, Messa, I got him on Discord as well.
So
but
you mean message the G-Runner TV account?
yeah,
or
message G-Runner TV in
Okay.
the chat.
All right.
Please message me, and then I will make sure that you guys get your codes. Thanks everyone for watching, following us through 9 qualifiers in total, 8 European and 1 Austrian. We now have our finalists. We have 16 people in total. They all will race for 15,000 euros. That is a lot.
Yep.
In an offline final in Vienna. It will happen at the 20th of April. That's next month. It's on a Friday, so better not get an appointment with your buddies to drink. You can probably drink on the A1 event anyway. So make sure that you will be there or either watch us here on twitch.tv/A1 eSports. For us, I think it's time to say goodbye.
Yeah, it was a pleasure to be here, to have this beautiful audience and the great races, racing rallycross action going on. Of course, to have you here in the studio to join you.
I will miss you.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. See you at the offline qualifier, offline final. Have a good weekend. Make sure that you practice Projectcast 2. No one knows what happens next, and then we see you in April for the final A1 Esports League Austria. Goodbye.
See you then. Bye bye.
Take care. Goodbye.